Hi, and welcome to the HTMagic Date Scanner program tutorial. We're just going to be going over the program and its basic uses and hopefully answer any questions you have. Let's get started. Alright, so you'll notice whenever you first start the program, it's actually going to ask for two things: a master customer folder and the full path to it. And you'll notice that until you give it a master customer folder, it's actually not going to let you sort any files or anything, so it doesn't know what files to sort or where they are. And so until you give it that, those are going to be grayed out. So what exactly is a master customer folder? Well, it's a collection of customer folders, essentially. Now you can think of it like a master customer folder is like the library, each individual customer folder is like a book, and then inside of a customer folder is all the invoices, and each invoice is like a page in the book. So what exactly is a full path? It's like a set of directions that tells the program where the folder is that you're wanting to sort. Now there's two ways to get this. One is to have the folder open and then go to the top of it and click right here, and then you'll see it highlighted. You can right click and copy that. The second way is to, while holding shift and right clicking on the folder itself, you'll see an option say copy as path. Once you've done either of these, go click select master customer folder, paste it in here with Control V, and click confirm. Once you've done that, the program is ready to go and knows what folder you're wanting to sort. Now we can go ahead and click sort files and get started. Now if the program runs into any PDFs, it'll actually take a program called Convert All PDFs and move it into your master customer folder. Now what this program does is it goes into each customer folder, and for every invoice that is a PDF, it'll actually convert the first page of that invoice into a PNG. A PNG is just more of an image opposed to a document. To get the date from the actual invoice, it needs an image opposed to the PDF. So once it does this for each PDF, it'll actually delete itself from the folder, as you'll see here. Now, as just a heads up, this program usually has a 97% success rate, meaning 97% of the time it will usually locate the date and then name it accordingly. Now, the 3% of the time where it fails is usually due to one of two reasons. Number one being that whenever the file is scanned in, it's scanned at a bit of an angle and it's crooked and it can't read it. Number two is whenever a file is scanned in at lower than 300 dpi, so be sure to scan all of your files at 300 dpi minimum. Now for the sake of the example here, we actually have one file that failed, and whenever the program has a file that it can't actually recognize, it'll always create a folder after it's done called Files Without Dates. Now the reason the Z's are in there is just to make sure that it's the very last file so it doesn't get mixed up with any other customers. Now as we go into this folder, you'll actually find a new customer folder matching the name of the first original one. The only difference is now there's a dash unnamed put onto the end. So whenever you go into this actual folder, you'll see all of the PDFs that it was not able to name. So let's open this one up, and the date is 8/13/12, so we can do 081312. So let's go ahead and rename that ourselves. We'll get rid of this 1 in there because that's not needed, so 081312. And now that we've had that, let's go ahead and go back to the software now, and we can hit this button that says Organize Files from Files Without Dates. And what it does is it actually took that one, made sure it had a date, and then moved it back to its correct original folder. So now we can go in here and look for it, and 081312 right here at the bottom. You can see it actually just moves it back, and if all of the files that it had to move were good, had dates, they were ready to be moved back, then it will actually delete the files without dates folder as it's not needed anymore, and it'll clean itself up like that. So all you have to be able to do for this program is really give it its master customer folder, click sort files, and then afterwards for any files that it couldn't do, just go in there and name them yourselves, and then click Organize Files from Files Without Dates. Thank you so much for watching. This has been the HTMagic Date Scanner program tutorial. I really hope this helps and makes your work life a little bit easier.